What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and this is Super Mama Amy. Thank you for sparing time. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because there is something for all of us here. We can learn a few things here and there. Thank you, subscribers, for being so supportive. I am glad. I appreciate. Like I said, all episodes in this channel are special because they are talking about lives. Yes, they are special. So, in this special episode, I'm talking to mothers who have children that are a little grown, yeah, not newborn babies, and probably multiple babies. That be teaching us how to teach your child to self feed because it gets to a point when you want them to learn how to feed by themselves. They have grown, they are big now, and you think it's time he or she started eating by themselves. And it can be a little tricky, it can be a little challenging. So, in this episode, I'm going to share some tips that have worked for me in training my 1 year, 8 months old baby to feed by himself. Because, I'm a mother of two. The youngest one is 2 months. Sometimes it's too demanding, and I'm doing a video. Watch out in the few episodes. You'll be seeing how that is challenging. Yani do re mi fa so la ti do ti la so fa mi re do. If you know what I'm talking about. And then do you know how to sing that? Do you remember? Were you taught? Those who went to polling stations, were you taught? Were you taught do re mi fa sol la ti do ti la so fa mi re do? But you get my point, right? I'll be sharing that in the next episodes. Next few episodes. Of course, I have my water here. A friend of mine, it's done. I should refill this glass. A friend of mine who is a subscriber here shared with me this idea that instead of drinking plain water, you could put some few things in your water to make it tastier. And actually, when you do that, you drink lots of it. It just makes you desire to drink more water. And in this channel, like you already know by now, I am a champion for mothers to stay hydrated. And water is one way to stay hydrated. So if you want to drink a lot of more of this water, put in some orange. You could put in some leaves. Some mint. Mint. Put some mint in your water. Put some oranges in your water. Even for your people, I've been told it's good for detox. You can detox this way. And it's not very expensive. It's not very expensive. Like a whole batch of mint, sorry. We got it for 18 shillings. 18 shillings is 0.18 dollars. Very affordable, by the way. At Yeah, you could shop around in the supermarkets or in the market. You could get mint and oranges. You know, some of us were not taught these things by our parents. We just grew up, but our parents also didn't know that you could have mint in water. We just found it in sweets. Yeah. So you can put some mint in your water and oranges and let it soak and be sipping once in a while. You'll drink a lot of water, by the way, and you stay hydrated for yourself and for baby. Back to this topic, how to teach your child to self-feed. I was saying my 1 year, 8 months old is already doing it. It's okay. I want to note to you here that it's okay to start introducing baby self-feeding activities at any time from 8 months, 9 months, 10 months. You could allow them to start exploring with food to eat. This is the insinuation is with the information that you, of course, you have breastfed exclusively for 6 months. If you don't know the benefits of that, watch out. There are videos on that. You could watch Affordable Foods to Increase Breast Milk Production, part 1 and 2. But you want your child to start feeding. I was saying personally, I did this because, of course, my children are there's not such a big gap amongst them. So I had to, one of them has to know how to feed, otherwise I'll be overwhelmed. Sometimes you want to carry baby, the little one, and this other one wants to eat. How will you manage? So one of them has to know how to feed, the eldest one, the elder one, of course. So you introduce your baby to self feeding at around 9, 10 months. Not bad. I started mine when he was 8, but of course at around 4 months, babies are already showing interest. Let me just drink water and refill my glass. They are already. It is. It has some good tests, by the way. They're already showing interest. Baby is already putting some things on the mouth. Nini. This is when some mothers are tempted to give them the bone muguya kuku. Don't. If they're not 6 months old, resist the temptation. Okay? Resist the temptation. So by 10 months, it is safe to start introducing your child to self feeding. What are some of the tips that could help you through that process? Here comes tip number one. Tip number one, you might want to get utensils that are attractive to baby. Get utensils that are attractive to baby. If you do not have the ability to do so, use containers that you find comfortable with you. It's okay. Baby will still eat. It's okay. But should you be there and you're wondering what utensils to get, something like that, I have a video on buying baby utensils. Yes, there's a video on that. But just in a nutshell, to give you ideas, you can get things that are rubber, things that have rubber in them, rubber handles. Uh, the spoons that have rubber that can easily bend, things like that. And spoons, baby spoons are expensive. Baby spoons are quite expensive. Nani tu vijiko tudogo tu. But anyway, yes, you could get rubber spoons with rubber handles and that can bend so that they don't hurt baby if you want them to start eating by spoons. But I will be telling you, allow them to eat with their hands first. Just touch the food and eat. So utensils, you could buy the ones that have letters and some little good cartoons on them, A, B, C, D, stuff like that. You could buy, yes, you could buy, if you're buying plates, buy the ones that have rubber at the bottom and some conical shapes down there so that they create a vacuum when they sit on the table or floor. They create a vacuum and can hold firm. Even if baby is moving around and stuff like that, the plate will still hold firm. So buy utensils that are attractive one and are durable, because definitely baby will want to play with the plate. Sometimes it's not eating time and baby wants to play with their plate. Will you deny them? No, let them know it's their plate. It's my cup. So they familiarize with the cup. And once in a while they could play with this cup and plates. Yeah? Things like that. If you are unable to purchase rubber and stuff, because baby utensils can be quite costly, use whatever material that is not hurtful to your child. Plastic, for example, it's okay, baby will still feed, but you will have, anyway, you are not going to feed baby with hot food, definitely. The food will be cooled for some time before you give baby, but you have to be very careful with plastic, okay? Especially with hot foods. Yeah. Number one, you could allow baby to play with utensils just to start familiarizing with food. Glass, for example, when baby touches glass, a glass plate, don't shout, by the way. If you shout, you probably scare them. They will even drop the plate. Wait, no. You could tell baby kindly, softly, babe, babe, oh God. Baby and babe are different. Ooh, you tell baby, come to mama, come to mama, or kuja, endea baba, pelekea baba sahani, bring daddy the plate gently, and baby will follow through, by the way. But if you shout, they will drop the piece of the glass, sorry. Yeah, so you want to talk to baby gently, just in case they handle adult utensils. Some kids, little as they could be, You could even send them, take to daddy this plate, peleke baba sahani, and they will walk slowly with the glass and it will arrive safely. Introduce your child to these things early so they don't get shocked when they go outside if you have material like that. All right, allow your child just once. You If you are scared, if baby has never tried carrying glass, just let them carry, because they are very exploited, explore exploring, yeah, they explore quite a lot. So just give them that glass and sit there and watch. Be careful with the boys because they would want to throw it away like a ball. Hmm. Anyway, what do you think about that? Allowing your child to carry glass once a while? Because again, if it breaks, you are right. You are right to be afraid, because to be cautious rather. Because when it breaks, you might not get all the pieces of glass that have fallen down, and it again cause danger to this child. So whatever, I'm just saying, buy plates and utensils for baby that are attractive and are durable. And I've given a suggestions. The ones that have rubber are quite good. You also don't want to get a spoon that will hurt baby. Get a spoon that can bend easily into their little mouth, and even if they choose to play with it, it's still safe. Okay? Yeah. Number two, make it fun to eat. Make it fun. Make it fun to eat. Let them know it's fun time. Food time is fun time. Yes, like what I do with my son. When it's time to eat, we go singing. Food, 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 food. We go singing. And you'd hear I've been singing for him for like 1 year now. Today, when I say food, he goes singing. Food, food. Because it's fun. Don't you enjoy eating? Make it fun to eat. You could sing, you could even make noise with those utensils. It's your child, it's your house, it's your time. Enjoy every step of the way. Of course, if you have time, but always spare time. I've told you, even if you're working with a nanny, and I'm doing there's a video on working with a nanny, working without a nanny as a working class woman. Yes. Is it possible to not have a nanny as a working class woman? Watch out. Watch that video. It's there. Watch. Not how to manage without a nanny. It's how to manage without a nanny as a working class woman. So you might want to make it a little fun. Add some fun. Spare some time and say, today we are enjoying food, Baba. Today we are enjoying food, Mama. So nannies as well. If you are there taking care of somebody else's child for them, it's an honor. Please feel loved. Appreciate that privilege to help raise a human being. Sing as well. So, kuja ukule we mtoto. A 1.5-year-old child, kuja ukule wewe mtoto. No. Don't shout. Don't shout. Baby will think it's such a bad thing to be eating, and you want them to enjoy. And at around 1 and 8 to 2 years old to 2.5, this is the time when children start behaving funny. They do not want to eat all the time. They're not full, but this is the time when you have trouble feeding them. So add some fun. Add some fun in the food. You want them to feed more, you want them to feed longer, you want them to be filled at least. But it's the time when they are disturbing. So add some fun. Come eat, daddy. Talk to them nicely. They will come, by the way. Children as well do not like to be pushed around. Do you like to be pushed around? No, you don't. So children don't either. Don't. Just talk to them nicely. They will come. They will come. If you don't know about it, the more you shout, baby will come out of fear. But they will grow up knowing mommy has to shout. So you will be a shouter. You you get it, right? You get it. Number three point as you try to teach your child how to eat ni is have the family, everybody who is in the house and it's time to eat, Let them all gather around together and eat together during that time. It's a good practice for the family, but it's also good for baby because children learn a lot by observation. They observe so and so is picking food from here. They observe mommy is picking food from there. They observe their eldest brother picking food from there. They observe probably daddy picking food from here. They will also pick the food. They will pick. By the way, they observe this is how people are holding spoons. They observe this is how people are holding spoons here. They will pick the spoons sometimes not the right way, but they will pick the spoons. Children learn a lot from observation. I'll be doing a video here on uh, introducing your child to house chores, things like that. I hope by then I would have gotten my editing tool. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. So I'll be showing you these videos. In this video, I wanted to show you every point with some demonstration, but we will get there. We will get there. All right. We will get there. Keep encouraging me by giving your comments, liking, thumbs up. This content, is it helping you? Tell me, is this helping you? So I know feedback is good. Anyway, thank you for your support this far. So you get let everybody sit around. Some people take their children and hide them, or maybe eats fast, then everybody comes and eat. Or you take your child to the kitchen or the bedroom or wherever or outside, and baby's feeding alone with nanny or alone with you. So baby finds like, I think the child will grow up thinking, time to eat, it's time to run. When they hear kuja ukule, run for your life. So auntie has to follow you. No, 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 no. Let everybody gather. You see, they enjoy running, by the way, and that's how they'll disturb all through their eating. They enjoy feeling like they are needed. Yeah. So let everybody gather and say, come. Kuja baba, kuja mama, come and sit. Come, it's time to eat, baba. It's time to eat so and so. It's time. Tell me if you call your children baba and mama. Tell me in the comment section. Okay? Babies learn by observation. All the things they will learn through what you told them, but more through observation. They will learn how to switch on the TV through observation. They will learn how to sit on the chair through observation. So will they learn how to eat through observation, partly. So let everybody gather around. It's even a good practice for the family. Let everybody gather around. If you have many children, maybe all those children could gather and eat together. Don't separate, baby. Don't. All right? Number 4 point you could put in place as you try to teach your child to self-feed is plan for messing around. Don't be afraid of that. They will mess because they don't know. They don't know. You are 20 something, you are 30, you are 40, and you know how to eat. How much time do you think it took you to learn how to eat by yourself, to hold food by yourself? Have you tried writing with your child? Do they hold the pen immediately like you did? You do? No. They hold like this, they hold like this. They try, by the way, try it. Try it with your child writing. Try it as young as they could be. Try 9 months, give them a pen, of course, with observation. Be close to observe so they don't hurt each other. Give them a paint brush, give them something, give them a pencil. Try it out with them. It will be fun. These are fun things to do with your child. Don't be there putting nursery rhymes on TV or on the phone all the time. Try writing with your child. Create some things. Let me go get something I did with my son the other day just to show you, okay? You see? What is this? Is this number 2 or Z? I think it's number 2. We tried number 1, number 3. These are just boxes. Box. We tried, we cut them up with my son for so long. This is what we got perfect. But there are so many messes. Box, normal box from anywhere. You could go to the supermarket or toy centers and buy these things. But you could also choose to have fun with your child and create such things. But there's a video I've done on how to bond with your child in limited time. There's vitu ni mingi sana machache, right? How to bond with your child, things that could encourage you to bond with your child. Watch out for that. I was just saying, plan for the messes. Don't be afraid of mess. When you want to teach your child how to eat, plan for messes. This one, I will give more details of this in that video. I was just giving an example that children do not know how to do these things. Watch out for that video to get more information on how to bond with your child or things that could encourage this. I'll find a good title, but the video is done already. So when you see it, you watch it. How will you know it's up? By subscribing, so you'll be amongst the first people to know the video has come up. I was just saying here, like, children don't know how to eat yet. They do not know how to hold the spoon yet. So don't plan for messes. Plan. If you're sitting down on the floor to eat with them, plan for that floor to be messy. Don't be afraid. If you're sitting on the table with them, plan for the table, chair, and floor to be messy. If you have afforded and you have bought them their separate table and chair, plan for that whole thing to be messed around, okay? Don't be afraid of messing. And their clothes will be messed. Have you had a birthday for your child? Their clothes will be messed. The floor, the area at which they are eating, on which they are eating, or something like that, will be messed up. So plan for messes. Don't be afraid of mess. And that is the joy. It takes a lot of effort, Mama. Don't be lazy. And we are saying don't delegate because you're afraid of messing of the dirt and stuff like that. You delegate to auntie everything. So auntie has to hide with the child and hold the child firm like this so that the clothes are not messed up and the floor is not messed up, so that she has double work of cleaning and washing. Expect. There is no shortcut. Expect, Mama. Okay? There is no shortcut if you want to raise. By the way, if you want to raise, I think I'm raising smart kids. Plan for mess, for the mess. Okay? Don't be afraid of the mess, Mama. Right? Yes. Number 5, I don't know. You help me count. I keep forgetting and losing count very soon. Number 5, encourage them to look at the food. Encourage your child to look at the food as they eat. This means you remove all possible distractions. It is doable, I am telling you. It is doable. Switch off the TV, take away the phone. It's not good practice. This again happens when everybody is sitting on the table. You could have a policy in your house. When it's time to eat, please put away your phones. Yes. Let everybody put away their phones and eat for the sake of baby. Let the TV, you could have news on probably if you're eating and it's time for news, then that you cannot switch off the TV, definitely. But encourage your child to look at the food, hand to eye coordination. Pick food, eat. I wish I could edit this and put in those videos. I will do it one day. It is doable, Mama. It is doable. Watch out. There's a video on taking your child off the screens. I told you, Super Mama has content like this. Subscribe. You will be the first to know when such things come up. These are real challenges mothers go through. So encourage your child to look at their food as they eat. It will give them concentration. Don't allow them to run around. Discipline. Children can be very manipulative, by the way, and they know. Just raise your voice a little, not very loud, and tell them, sit down. It's time to eat. They will sit down. If the child has gotten to that point where they run around and you find it quite easy, say, I am too tired, let them just run around as long as it's getting in their mouth, or let them crawl around as long as it. Then this means you're feeding them, right? This means unampea kijiko anakimbia, unampea kijiko anakimbia. But you're talking about yeye mwenyewe kuchukua kijiko, right? Yeye mwenyewe kuchukua ugali, yeye mwenyewe kuchukua mkate, things like that, right? So encourage hand to eye coordination. This means they have to have sat down, or they must be, if they, no, sit down, let them sit down so that they concentrate, look at the food as they eat. If they're already at that stage where they're not concentrating, just start now. It is not too late. Start now to encourage them to look at their food. It will take time, but it will surely come to be. It happens. It just takes time. It will come to be. So don't feel like, oh, I delayed in teaching my child how to eat. So see, people are talking about. I'm telling you, it's not late. All right? It's not late. Just start now to encourage your child to look at their food as they eat. They'll have some tantrums here and there when you take away the TV, when you take away the phone, sorry, or when you stop them from running, but they will get used to it. Okay, mama? Start now. Another point, another point you could do is put all texture of food in their plate. If today you're doing, say, ugali and eggs, that's the easiest to fix. Quick fix. Eggs, scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs is the one you eat, by the way. It's nothing special. You see on TV scrambled eggs. The one you eat is scrambled eggs. Yes, ugali and scrambled eggs. Or you thinking, how do I introduce veggies to my child? Put the veggies there. Put the veggies there. Put the rice there. Have some that are very liquidy. Have all textured. That's what I'm saying. All types, at least in every meals. Of course, if you're giving fish, try to ensure that the fish is boneless. Things like that, so it's safe for baby. It is also cool. The temperature is cool enough, not very hot to burn baby. And give them with their plate like that. Of course, with your supervision. Let them play in the food, not play a lot. Put their whole hand there. Let them pick, it falls off, things like that. Let them pick, it falls off. That's why I was saying don't be afraid of the mess. This is what we do, mamas. Not being afraid of messes, of mess of messes. Tell me, is it mess? Is mess in plural or plural is messes? Tell me in the comment section. Yes, so don't be afraid. Sorry, I was saying just introduce the veggies, the cabbage, the skuma wiki, little portions, of course. What I will discourage you from doing is don't feed your child below 1 year with berries, sweet as they might taste. The skin of the peel. Wow, skin, Jesus Christ. The peel of berry could stick on the baby's throat. That's the only thing I'll discourage you from, unless you are peeling the berry or for baby, things like that. Tomatoes, uncooked tomatoes, don't give baby. That peel could stick around along the throat. But any other food, give them, of course, with your supervision. Watch how the baby is behaving with the food. It will also help the child to know how to hold food. Different types of food need different holdings. If you just give them one type, one type, one type, what will happen if they go somewhere and they're given the other type? They'll be waiting for someone to feed them. Your big baby waiting for someone. I know it's your baby. If that's what you want, no problem. No problem at all. In this channel, I encourage mothers not to stress. So, no problem. I'm just saying, put the food, all types of food there in small portions, of course, with their supervision, of course, and allow them to experiment. If you are so busy, how about you try it on one weekend, one evening? Just say, today I want to see how my child is eating. Let me put this plate here with all this food here, and everybody gather around. It's time to teach baby how to eat. And let's just observe, okay? Um, you could Yes, I just said put all types of food. The next point I'm going to say, if you are just starting, is at 7 months, 8 months there. If you're just starting, of course, you want them, they already know, by then they already know where their mouth is. Have you heard of this joke that even in darkness, a Luo man will still know how to eat fish and put it in the right place in the mouth? How do you think that happened? I just discovered. How come everybody knows where their mouth is? How come? You remember when baby is teeth is just trying to come out and they're scratching and things like that. They're licking their hands, everything. I think God designed it that way. That you lick your hands, you put that stuff in your hands, everything. How will baby start feeling this kind of things? Feeling glass here and there, feeling these things, feeling the pillow, everything baby touches. There's a stage they put it in the mouth. Everything goes in the mouth, and this is when you need to be careful to observe things that go into baby's mouth so you know properly where your mouth is. Tell me in the comment section. That is a discovery. It should be named after me. Yes, I'm saying in this next point, as much as that is, you want baby to enjoy eating, start with the dry food. Rice is a dry food. Bread is a dry food. Every time you give them a snack, carrots, bananas, just cut your bananas, put them in a plate, and give baby to experiment with it. Dry foods, because the moment it starts dripping and leaking water here, baby will do this. They also don't like to be dirty. Have you observed? Babies don't like being dirty, by the way, although they cause all the mess. They do not like most of them. Ooh, tell me in the comment section what you think. So start with the dry foods. Number two, another point is plan to have water around so that baby enjoys eating. Plan to have water around. Their saliva is little, so chances are their mouth dries up with every mouthful. So have water to support baby, not gulp. Don't encourage them to gulp because that again could cause digestion issues. So just have water after every mouthful or two or three. Let them sip water so they continue eating. You want them to practice that for long, so they know it's okay to eat. It's okay to eat. Mommy can put food here and she'll be eating at her own plate. So it's okay to eat. What you do, you support them with water. And even water, encourage your child to drink water by themselves. It is possible. They will pour out from the cup, from this cup, not from Nyonyi. They will pour out. I introduced my son to drinking from the cup at 7 months. Today he does it. So don't be afraid. If you have not started, we are saying again, it's not too late. Just let them start it. Start with little water. They will be happy. They'll be happy. I remember when I was doing that, my son would drink a lot of it, drink and then put back the cup. So I pour some more, drink, and in the process they drink almost a liter of water, just because they think nikimaliza naongezewa, nikimaliza naongezewa. Who doesn't like kuongezewa? Even babies do not like kunyimwa, they like kuongezewa. So introduce them to and put support with water, little water, not gulping. All right. Another point is appreciate good moves. Encourage good moves. Baby has put food on the spoon, they have lifted the spoon, and all the food fell back into the plate, but the spoon still reached the mouth. Celebrate! Good girl! Well done, baby. What's the point? To get food from the plate to the mouth, or to get them to know they can feed it by themselves? Both of them are points, but I'm saying there'll be imperfections here and there. But if they are able to lift spoon and bring it to the mouth with 1 grain of rice, although it left with 50 grains, don't stress. Celebrate, appreciate good moves. Baby will know, if I do this, mommy becomes happy. So let me do it again. Now, next time you hold the spoon with them as it nears the mouth, approaches the mouth or something like that, you celebrate. My son has woken up and is shouting. This is hello. So I'm gonna have to shoot this with the rest of him. Don't talk about my baby's nywele ni kama githeri. We are, we are trying. We are trying, yeah. Anyway, he just woke up, so I'm gonna shoot this with him. I'm saying encourage good moves. He lifts the spoon or she lifts the spoon or puts her hand into the rice, and maybe I will reveal their faces with time. Yes, so encourage good moves is if baby has done something good, they have picked their food right, they have drunk their water right, celebrate, encourage them. They will know if I do this right, mommy or daddy celebrates, so let me do it again. So because they like being cheered on, cheered upon, cheered. They like being cheered. All right, so celebrate good moves. Another point which I will stress here is be patient. You realize it's a lot of work, right? It's a lot of work. It requires a lot of commitment. However, be patient with the child. It will take time, some little steps here and there. Be patient, okay? Don't lose your cool. Baby pours all the food and it's the only one that was left. Don't lose your cool. Do you think baby wanted to disappoint you? No, they didn't know. Of course, you as a parent, maternal instincts will tell you when this is a joke and when this is serious. But don't lose your cool on baby. Be patient. It will take time, but be patient. It is doable. Okay? It is doable. Just commit to it. Another point which I will say here is don't ignore washing baby's hands. How would I put that in the positive? Wash baby's hands as well. When people are washing their hands, let baby wash their hands. Of course, even if they're eating with a spoon, because at some point they'll put down the spoon and decide to use their hands. Will you then say, I'm gonna chuff chuff? No, 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 no. Wash baby's hands as well. We always forget to wash baby's hands. Wash baby's hands. In fact, it should be the first point. It should have been the first point I said. Wash baby's hands as well. Okay? Okay, mama? Make an effort. Make it a habit. Even if you're giving a snack, tell them to go wash their hands. I've told you I've been doing this for 1 year, and it only started paying off when the little one was born. Again, just to add on the point of be patient with your child. Um you saw their father doesn't like them appearing, of which I am in support. But now it's becoming a challenge to shoot without them appearing. They want to appear. Forgive me. Again, forgive me. But in this special point, I'm saying in my house, we've been doing it. We even have a pattern. You could choose to adopt a pattern. To adopt a pattern. When it's time for food, like I said, we go singing and celebrating. Food, food, food. Then, when I say food and it's already at the table, you hear, wash your hands, sit, right, pray, pick food. Like, he doesn't know how to speak right, but it's a pattern we have created. I say food, he follows me at the back as we go pick the food from the kitchen to bring it to the table in the sitting room, and we are singing food, food, food. Then we place it on the table, and then we say, wash your hands. He goes, sit right, he sits. Pick, pray, we pray, then pick food and eat. And here is when I encourage you, mamas, to also chew. I tell my son to chew, 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 chew. I don't know if he really understands, but I think he follows through. Because again, at this time, they swallow without chewing. Encourage your child to chew. This is how you teach them. Chew. You show your child. Chew. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But it's a pattern which he has now. I say wash your hands, you see him going to the sink. Of course, you have to support. My baby knows how to wash hands. Nonetheless, he knows how to wash hands. Sit right, he will sit on the chair. He sits. Of course, because it has taken time. You could also start. Don't feel like, oh, it's late for me. No. Start. Just start now. Children learn very fast. They're very fast learners. They learn by observation. The baby will catch it. She will catch it. Don't worry, mama. She will catch it. She will get it right. Don't worry if you have not started. So, those are my 2 points. I don't know. When you finish with eating again, of course, you clean them up and put some jelly on their mouths and hands as well. I don't know, does this put you to perspective? Does this help your work easier? Try it. Try it. How to teach your child to self feed. Create a pattern. Let food be enjoyable to do. Let food time be enjoyable to do. Have utensils that are attractive and let them know it's theirs. Let no one use theirs, not because of hygiene reasons, but let baby know this is mine. Be patient with the child. Be patient with the child. Don't be afraid of the mess. Encourage good moves. Encourage good moves. Let them eat with everybody else. Things like that. Support them with water and have good eating habits in the family. I hope this helps you. See you in the next one. Subscribe. Remember to subscribe. Share this content with people there who you think are struggling. Yeah. Give me your comments here. Give me a thumbs up. Okay? Thank you. Bye.